Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to that exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda, hero, psych, defender of the fatherland, off here to a glorious 1v1 on Amilly Fields, and the north is Elpern, fighting for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin. Here with the 3rd Guards Mechanized Corps with airborne troops, Guard Motor, and Guard Rifle. In the south, it is Nicko, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Here with the Gross Deutschland Panzergrenadier Division featuring mobile defense, Jäger infantry, and Spearhead. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my paid supporters, champions and heroes one and all, and without them this episode and so many else wouldn't be possible, so big thanks to all those. Other people can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon, and also, while we're at it, big thanks to Fraser for donating and support the Propagandacast via PayPal. Big thanks to you, Fraser. It certainly helps me out a lot, then certainly also follow up something nice at a Basil. Other people can join his example by donating as well by PayPal, and finally commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. While certainly not as glorious, is also very helpful for spreading the word of the Propagandacast. So, we're off to the fight here. We got Nicko with Spearhead, featuring the 250-7 mortar half-track, Panzer Tactician, reconnaissance overflights, fragmentation bombs, and of course the Tiger Tank, Grenadier MD42 versus W near double conscript. Likely then Elpern is planning either Guard Motor or perhaps Guard Rifle. We shall see. Barbed wire RP obviously looking to prevent his car upon there being disrupted too easily by the Germans. I mean, they can still vault over here, but it makes moving back and forth a bit more difficult. But there you go. Counter-rushing for the eastern fuel point, disrupting his plan to grab the eastern fuel point uncontested. Elpern there shutting that down swiftly. In the center machine basically there we got westwards grenades going up here. So already Nicko's early game is being frustrated here as Elpern looks too well frustrated and disrupted. Doing so excellent. In the center then before 2 though, frustrates the conscript attempt to grab the center victory point and, well, repels them with a high volume of lead. 3rd conscript on the way there for Elpern. Otherwise, besides the little skirmishing in there, there's otherwise not a lot going on. Otherwise, a bit of skirmishing in the west about to happen, I think. 2nd Grenadier squad got there for Nicko's base, and we got a 3rd conscript there for Elpern. So far, standard third build there if he's planning either Guard Motor or theoretically Guard Rifle, though again, despite being Guard Rifle, they're still typically less likely to go for it compared to Guard Motor, as Guard Motor is just de facto the best Soviet commander by several miles. It's not in like a real contest, just how good it is compared to the others. Part of it is just the sheer simplicity of the commander as well there. I think that's also like helping make it popular. It's not just it's powerful with a lot of powerful elements, it's just in terms of like how much you like have to put into in terms of effort to use it well, I think it's just also very low bar there. But anyways, 3rd gun squad there for Nicko. We'll have to see of course it goes for it, but again, statistically chances are incredibly high. Machine is trying to hit, but again, the shrubbery here is blocking the line of sight here. Great for Elpern, less great for Nicko. On the west, if we got the conflict on the Grenadiers, the Grenadiers will need to retreat or they're going to suffer a wipe here. In the center, Grenadiers coming up here. Really, so far, Elpern is off to a great start here versus Nicko. He is able to get the fuel point, but at a fairly high cost here. And in the west, he suffers a Grenadier. What Nicko is so utterly caught up in the fight in the east, he lost sight of the Grenadiers in the west. This is a great kill for Elpern in the early game. The only way that things could have gone better, he actually got the machine gun instead, but still. Getting a Grenadier wipe here will slow down Nicko's take and give Elpern more an advantage. We've got flamethrowers up there, thumbs up to him, but definitely not a great start for Nicko. His fuel has been slowed down, he's tied down these here significantly as well there, and can't to deal with this with that rifle grenade. And that's been delayed because he has to go for the 3rd Grenadier squad again because there's no way in hell he's going to be able to fight off against Elpern. So this is a really good start here for the Soviet player. And of course, we see there Nicko senses something on the flank. He needs to move troops to deal with that. And he needs to tag up. He needs rifle grenades to flash out Elpern from his hiding place there. So it's definitely a very, very tough position for Nicko. And some lateral thinking here may be necessary to like try and outwit Elpern here. Because the current state of affairs strongly favours Elpern and the Red Army, to put it very gently. Come to the right about Grenadiers Pioneers to the west side. We got the armored Grenadiers ground on the western victory point here. Contra setting out there. Machine range there. He's going to try and make the bait. There we go. Push back. Conscript at least engineers suppressed here as well. But of course now Nicko is so focused on the car phone instead. Pioneers pushing up the centre here. But why they've of course been excellent choice. We've already got engineers coming in to disrupt exactly just that. Grenadiers to deal with the conscripts, I imagine. Reinforcement here. Tech on the way there for Nicko and the German army. There go. Engineers make the move. For some reason he thinks the machine's going to move. But Nicko does not move that machine gun. Come hell or high water. And no matter how many Soviets he's keeping that machine gun there, though, of course he can't keep it. Oh, Elpern, you sneaky little bastard. He's left down a little's gift here. a demo charge. Perhaps this is why he moved in engineers. They like to think Nicko, oh, the coast is clear, I can move in, and then boom. That is some devious play there, Elpern. Devious. But take us down there. Nicko, though, needs to get some tech going there rapidly. Grenadiers with engineers here. On the east side, we got a coming up here for Elpern and the Red Army. More troops sitting out there. Reinforcement healing could actually take up for the tank Prince command already and push for some nasty stuff here versus Nicko. Of course, have to do does that. And there you go. Tank Weaver tank command there for Elpern and the Red Army. Oh, and he got the machine gun with a demo charge. Oh, no. Elpern has just delivered another crushing blow here to Nicko. These are 6 horrific minutes for Nicko. He's lost a Grenadier squad and now the MG42. This is about as terrible a start as the Wehrmacht you can have, I think, at this competitive level. Good lord, that demo charge was an absolute stroke of sinister genius. The sort of thing where Elpern twirls his mustache and goes, you fell into my trap, Nicko, and now I shall overtake everything. So half-track there for Nicko. Mittlerer Schützenpanzerwagen. I'm guessing it's going to be the flame for a half-track. He's going to go through there. I mean, I'd still like to see a regular half-track being used, but something tells me, considering everything, we're not seeing any light machine guns. Any great number here that Nicko is planning the Flammenpanzerwagen to set fire to the eastern front and throw back Elpern into a pit of hellfire. Thyssen on the way there for Elpern. That's going to require pack forward. We got Nicko there. They're pushing for this western fuel point here. Pani is routed. Half-track out there. And yes, indeed, it is the Flammenpanzerwagen here for Nicko. MG4 sitting out for Elpern, carrying the eastern fields. Opening up the Grenadiers. Getting a few kills in there. Flammenpanzerwagen rushing ahead here. He's basically, I think, betting he just white machine gun here with a double flamethrowers. And Elpern so far is thinking, why does he have a flamethrower half-track there? It's like, you know, and then it's like, haha, flamethrowers. Burning through the machine gun there, getting several kills in there, caught in the fires of the Third Reich. The crew becomes very crispy. Thyssen rushing forward is going to go straight for the half. We are getting the pack 40 here for Nicko, but still this is not looking great for Nicko. This is not looking great. On top of the MG42 wipe, on top of the Grenadier wipe, it looks like it's playing for half-track. It's going to go down very, very rapidly. We got the guns with the Panzerfaust here, except he doesn't have the munitions because of the flamethrower. We got another demo charge for Elpern as well. The absolute bastard. Flamethrower to try and escape him. I mean, Nicko's situation right now is unenviable. Fighting against the Engineers, might be able to get a wipe up north. The Engineers pushing back a conscript, almost getting wiped in the south here. The Thyssen continues. Pack 40 has arrived. Can he save the flame out for half-track? Almost looks like he can do it. No, it goes down. Panzerfaust, they should be able to say, look, the T-70, which won't fix everything, but at least it's going to make Nicko feel less awful about the entire situation. That is a lot of units destroyed here. We get a mortar half-track from Nicko. He needs to get control of both fuel pods. Commits the mortar half-track. Self-propelled artillery. And Elpern, the absolute piece of refuse, is laying down a demo charge right side outside of Nicko's base. Good God. The absolute stones on that man. He should probably get them checked by a doctor, because I'm fairly certain any testicles weighing that much are indicative of some significant health issues. Anyways, Elpern following up with a half-track here against Nicko. More half-track found there at the Soviets. Pioneers moving forward, taking some loss of their Grenadiers moving ahead here. Still, Nicko has bought himself a tiny bit of respite getting rid of that T-70, but oh, they costly the Nicko suffered against Elpern. Good lord, this is an absolutely just not your average Companies 2 match, but those are the good ones, I'd say. Those are the good ones. Machine gun here, the Eastern Victory point here, putting with that mortar half-track. Nicko wants that machine gun back. He'd probably borrow it from the Fuhrer or something. Oh my god, if I don't get Fuhrer's own personal MG42 back, he's gonna be really cross with me. Got the half-track there, no court mount yet here for Elpern, though he's very close to it. He's very close. Good hit, then MD42 crew. Pack 40 around there, good shot in the half tech, could take it out here. Probably should cancel that upgrade. I might be optimistic to see that one finished, or perhaps not. Machine gun straight for the eastern fuel pond here. 4 kills the mortar half track so far. Pentagon is, I think, would be a good addition here for Nicko. At least some other sort of infantry element, or another machine gun maybe. Even though he needs to get the one back again he borrowed from Tefira. There we go, another MD42 there for Nicko. We're going to fix up the anti-aircraft half track. Rushing towards the eastern fuel pond. In there goes, going to bombard. He's going to finish it off. That machine gun, get it back. Close one there. More mines being laid down by Elpern. No more demo charges against... Oh, that's just barbed wire. It's not a demo charge. It's just barbed wire. MD42 almost done there for Nicko. He's right. We've still got the MD42 there. And there you go, getting flanked by the anti-aircraft half tech. Oh no, it's going to be another loss for Nicko. Oh God. And he's still in it though, but really Elpern is just trouncing him. Getting to the conscripts here. Bringing in with the Pantherfast in there. Got Elpern does commit to guard rifle in a rare sight. He almost got the anti-aircraft chapter though. Almost got it. Ground the cut-off point back here to at least reconnect with the munitions. He has that time or resource to upgrade his grenadiers with light machine guns. This is an absolutely messy situation for Nicko. There again, before catching the conscripts here, their Ura won't be able to help them. We got another MD42, and we got Elpern with the Guards Rifle Infantry. He's a bit short on munitions himself here. We got 418 versus 436. Nicko's at least been able to ensure that Elpern doesn't gain too big a victory point lead over him. Conscripts pinned down there in the east, and he's moving towards here, the centre again. Troops reinforcing healing, MD42 inflicted with the conscripts. Pioneers moving in. He's attacking here. Molotovs off here and there, forcing Nicko to retreat further into his base. Not looking great. Half to move here. Grenadiers need to retreat. Just being murdered. And I believe... Hang on. I think that's Basil about to throw up in the background. Oh, God. Anyways, MD4 engineers here. Well, we just added another mess to this already messy match. Good going, Basil. Problem is, I think it's in my clothes drawer. Hope not. Anyways. He's lost the Grenadier squad here. Oh God. Oh God. This one's going into the Hall of History no matter what, I think. Anyways, engineers concentrate on the eastern side here. Pioneers was the anti-aircraft half track. Pack 40 in the move here for Nicko. More grenadiers there for the German army. Elpern meanwhile taking up. Very good there for him, obviously. Guards now being equipped with the DP light machine guns, which looks like it's going to take up there. MD4 gunnies moving to deal with the concept of the eastern field point as Elpern once more looks to disrupt that. Guards with the grenadiers there. Machine holding up, preventing any passage there. Definitely a strong position as Nicko gets out some more artillery. Of course, he's already lost his one piece. I think he needs to take up some armor here soon versus Elpern, because Elpern's going to be taking up some armor against Nicko. These are the grenadiers being slowly trying to wear down the country in the center. Got MD42 versus MD42 in the south center. Western Ridge being claimed here by Elpern and the Red Army. Pinned down. Bringing the guns with the knee squad on the way. Still, the gunners light machine gun should have the upper hand, particularly since they're ace level. The engineers got a minesweeper. Half track rushing forward to 4 kills, slowly approaching veterans to 3. Where's the pack 40? Oh, it's there. Pantherfast maybe. It's diving straight in. Elpern here shows no fear against Nicko. He is ruthless, assertive, fanatical in his faith in socialism and Marxist-Leninist ideology. Comes to being mauled by the MG42, could pop into the prison around. See MG42 almost wiped out. He almost got it back. Can Nicko get it? Can Nicko get the MG42 back he borrowed? Yes! He did get it and he got the half track. He's going to have 3 MG42s now. Or maybe not. The guard's moving into block. Kiddo. Looks like he's going to get it. Looks like he's going to get it. Or not. Grenade off. Tank on the way there for Nicko. So close though. So close. Grabbing back the eastern fuel point for I don't know how many times. Pushing westwards here as well. MG42 behind the wreckage of the mortar half track. And there you go. Elpern reclaiming the MG42. Continuing the saga. Mechanized armor company back in Elpern's base. And there you go. Nicko with the Supremo core. Good. Now we get some more pathetic meows out from Basil. Let me just thrown up in my clothes drawer. The life of the Propaganda Ministry's most finest caster. Anyways, so Paul McCormick's down there for Nicko. Gunny's went with MG42 light machines being added here to Nicko's forces. See how good. He's probably going to go for a Panther 4, then theory rushing actually reduced may be helpful. In particular, if Elpern goes straight for the KV1, which he does look like. We got 3 incidents of 436. Tank 40 holding up. Bring up these suddenly needs to come to the guardsmen. Bit of skirmishing there on the west side. We got the gunners and use the conscripts. Third infantry launching a flawless attack here. East side, their guns being suppressed by the MG42. Gun has been caught with the MG42 as well. Back here, Elpern is inching close to the K1 heavy tank. And the west side, twisting 4th MG4 tearing into the Russian infantry. A Soviet infantry gunners that close to virtually 3, but they're also close to death, so may want to see him. He can't heal up. Very close to the Panther 4. He has the fuel, he has the manpower. He could, of course, try and solve for the Tiger tank, but I don't think under the current circumstances I would even remotely advise this for Nicko. There you go, Panther 4 for Nicko and the German army. Gunners reinforcing. Pack 40 wrecking the sandbags, leaving Elpern's men exposed. K1 heavy tank on the way there for Elpern and the Red Army. Around these some fuel pump engineers. Could try and flank around here, but there's so much pressure on Nicko that he has a bit limited maneuverability for now. That once the Panther arrives, he should have a tiny window, but the problem is that window's going to be quickly closed down by the K1 heavy tank, though. So it's a very, very tiny window, which he probably can't squeeze through. Rifling against the conscripts, pushing them back. Towards the guardsmen, suppressing them. Tanking the light machine gun fire. Heat gun is being eastwards there. Panther 4's almost done, but again, so is the KV1. Elpern wipes the MG42 with his MG42 using the Incendium of his round ability. Thumbs up. It's a really good ability, but it's overlooked by so many Wehrmacht players, honestly. It's increasingly more common to see a Soviet player use it than the German players, which is, you know, a bit off on a lot of levels. But there you go. K1 heavy tank out here for Elpern. Nope, by 1944-45, most KV tanks would have been the KV-85 variant, which was basically had a bigger turret and a bigger gun, similar to the T-45. Not that a lot were produced of them, you know, roughly a bit around 200. That'd then be the IS-1/85 tank series, which around also I think 200 to 400 built. This also further served as a gap until we get out the IS-2. And just K1 goes straight for the Panther 4 here. Pack 40 is kind of ready here for Nicko. Another Pack 40 on the way there. Doesn't have the fuel for even a Stuke here, so more packs will be necessary for the time being. Elpern could, of course, try and respond to this with a howitzer. Or just mortars, honestly. In the eastern side, they're going to use an eastern victory point. Graham lost on fuel, and again, Nicko, despite everything, they're still maintaining like fair good amount, like map presence and like ability to like spot gas made here by Elpern. That is some really impressive skills here. Like I think the average player would be under too much stress from Elpern is doing all the losses, but Nicko, despite everything, is maintaining incredibly like cool and collected demeanor here in face of what Elpern is doing. So that is really impressive and I think worth pointing out as well. Here Panther's about to get knocked out here. Another loss here for Nicko against Elpern. Nope, shot bounces. That is really lucky. Crunch coming about, they're going to be dealing with that. Panther's closely knocked out, but you can get rid of the K1. It should still come out as a small one. There we go. Pop smoke there. Both packs firing the K1 heavy tank. The other missing or failing to penetrate. Constantly being murdered out. Choosing on the center here on the west side. Fuel point is secured for the German army. Eastern fuel was cut off. K1 looks like it's going to make a narrow escape here. Close shave there for Elpern. And we got air support called in a strafing run here against Nicko on the MD42 there. Panther fast on the KV1, but it's going to be tough there for the packs to catch up, and I don't think it's going to be worth risking the Panther falls on that. We got a field grenade for Elpern. To get rid of that, that certainly help Nicko. More points being grabbed here by Nicko. MD42 versus MD42, Guardsman flanking in here. Panther fall being fixed. Grenadiers flanking in there, ace level. 14 kills. Could Ralph get the M14 and claim it back? But no, Elpern sees it and retreats. Another wipe here, Nicko. Another Grenadier squad. Send off to the great big Reich in the sky. T-34 for Elpern. No more K1s for now. He just knows he needs more armor. We'll have to see if Nicko goes for a Stug. We'll try and hope for a Panther 4 here. More versus Elpern. Stug would certainly be the faster, more immediate choice. Note in this case, he's also going to hold down the K1 while repairing, so in case it gets trashed, the K1's going to still have a more chance of surviving. Contra quality of the M42, we got 287 for 402. Contra routed. Shot fire, with K1. Katyusha there for Elpern. Cancel that. T-34 instead for that. Obviously going to be a problem for support weapons, but at the same time it does mean there's going to be less armor pressure against Nicko, so theoretically the chances could actually be working out for Nicko because he doesn't like typically bunch up support weapons that much, so Katyusha could be perhaps like a small mistake here, perhaps in a medium-sized mistake of Elpern, depending on how Nicko plays around it. Of course, if he does keep stuff like this on too much, it's going to be great for Elpern though. There goes into the pack 40s here. One misses or bounces. More bounces there. Another bounce. Oh God, is he throwing up again? And there's another Panther for Nicko. It doesn't sound like it. How much vomit can there be in such a small in such a cat? Anyways, here it comes for Nicko, trying to get an idea of what Elpern is up to. In this case, should spot the Katyusha, giving him some forewarning there. Maybe he shouldn't be keeping his pack 40s that close. Second Panther halfway done here for Nicko and the German army. West side of your Panther going for the conscripts. Then he's riding here by the Soviet infantry as they swiftly clean up the right flank. K1 going straight for the Panther 4. Second Panther 4's right here for Nicko. East side of Grenadiers with the advancing country machine coming against the frontal assault here. Could go for another Grenadier squad now, though of course he could also consider a Panzer Grenadier squad for something a bit more offensively minded here. Could use a barrage off. So far, basically hitting nothing but dirt, which is great for Nicko, but certainly less great for Elpern. And with the flanking, we got a lot of barbed wire in front of the sandbags here. Panther 4 was flanking right past it. Who needs barbed wire when you're in a Panzer? The center Panther was the MD42 there. Contra's routed. K1 rushing eastwards here, halfway to Veteran 2. Mine goes off there, sending photographs of the eastern fuel point, at least attempts to. Elpern continues to exert fairly good field control there against his opponent. Reconnaissance there again from Nicko. Very good consistent use of that ability. So far he's used 3 out of 5 abilities here. Looks like he's going to have a plan of Tiger Tank, or we'll be using any fragmentation bombs here versus Elpern. As for Elpern, we've got the guard to the K1 and the strafing run. No sign of the advanced fortifications or that gun howitzer. Planful shoot, going to sink some hits. We got the Pack 4 ready, one to engage the K1. One shot, one bounce. Oh, one hit, one bounce. There we go. Almost got it. Could he finish it off here? No. Gets away the close call for Elpern though. Very close call here. Grabbing the western victory point back. Field in there for Elpern. That was the field gun. Showing the guardsman in the west. Field gun on the way. Bring in more entertainment to help deal with Nicko's Panzerwaffen. Not a bad idea at all. MB4 getting hammered here by 2 German Panzers. Panzer 4 there. Veterans who won 11 kills. More pioneers will also be an excellent idea for Nicko. He's starting for a lot of manpower. Definitely need to be careful about that considering the situation there. Again, more infantry would be good. More pioneers would be good. Stuke would also be good. There's a lot of things that would be good. We got a 3rd Pack 40? That seems a bit excessive. And another Grenadier squad. Triple packs though, particularly with the Katyusha, that seems... I'll have to question that one a bit, but... Then again, Nicko's not the one with a closed door full of cat vomit, so... What do I know? Right, getting the conscripts. 3rd Pack 40 almost done. 3rd Grenadier squad ready. Air support calling in. Elpern unleashes the Red Army Air Force on the MB-42. There we go. Almost getting it, but Nicko's able to get these out just in time. Total Pack 40 is ready. Of course, you're going to become mindful of the Katyusha here. Definitely feels like he's tempting fate here. Elpern, though, manages to miss the Pack 40s in a slightly impressive manner. Panther going straight for the Conquerors here. Outmaneuvering them. There we go. Wrecking their cover. Got the field gun ready. They're going to tank grenade. It's going to give Nicko's Panther a lot of trouble. They want to pop Panther Tactician. At least a slightly increased chance of getting out there in mostly one piece at this point. Second Panther moving in. Could, I suppose, hit the field gun from the flank element there. Machine gun coming fire here. There we go. Hitting the field gun's flank. Very good. Or at least threatening it enough to like force him to turn around to deal with that, allowing him to save the first Panther 4. Triple packs. 3rd Grenadier squad is planning then now to stop for the Tiger Tank. Triple packs. I mean, that's one way of going about, I suppose.
Enemy is taking our territory.
Ground Western fuel point. Troops running out here for Nicko. Coming using eastwards. Air reconnaissance there. Being unleashed above Elpern. Right now, he's actually left his like northern flank quite exposed, and it's crucial to note. I think Elpern has like, done a lot of mines. Like a good flank assault here from Nicko could do some serious damage to Elpern right now. Could, like for example, hit the Katyusha, maybe hit some other squishy elements. We shall see, but it's starting to look a lot like Nicko here with the triple pack is hoping to stall for the Tiger Tank there. Again, triple pack Tiger stall is definitely not one I've seen before, much at least. K1 that's taking heavy damage from the triple anti-tanks. They're just punching large holes in it. And he gets it. That's pretty big here for Nicko. Leaving Elpern now with no tanks. I mean, that Katyusha, by the way, is yet to kill a single one, so I mean, you can see the Katyusha just ends up not really doing a lot here for Elpern. Which is kind of the danger of it at times. Additional Panther Force again starting to look a lot like a Tiger tank here for Nicko. I mean, he's got the command point, he just needs to attack. And theoretically can hold up for it now.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Panther Force heading out here. Packs wrecking the sandbags. Panther Force catching field out in the open. Other Panther having got field. There we go. Both feeling trouble here. Suddenly, Nicko is turning the table here in Elpern. Charging forward, utilizing his Panthers quite efficiently with info support and other limited support elements. Thumbs up there to Nicko. Devastating Elpern, who now without his tanks is actually quite defenseless as the field guns are caught further crucially out of position. Really good push here by Nicko. Utterly devastating. Almost got one of the field guns destroyed in time. We got the infantry also in trouble here. Closing on the ace level here. Panther 4, they've actually 2 the 24 kills, 15 on the other. Could he get the machine gun back here? I don't know. There we go. Both field guns destroyed. We're getting an H-5 tank just now for Elpern, but the situation is really just turned like on the spot. That is an impressive comeback here from Nicko against Elpern. An absolutely hell of a comeback. Basil, I'm a bit busy. I'll clean up the closed door afterwards. Also, of course, this program I use to edit the videos doesn't handle multiple clips being put together. It messes up the audio, so I have to do it in one take. There's the counters there. H5 tanks are ready. It's going to need more than just one H5 here versus Nicko's Panzerwaffe. Please don't throw up the closed door anymore, Basil, though. Tier 4 is on the way there for Nicko and the German army. He's farming at the Elpern. Grabbing the western field with the Grenadiere. Fire off here, pack setting up. Got one pack there wiped out, H5 getting away. There we go. The Katyusha's finally doing some work here for Elpern. And the Panther 4s are in some deep, deep shice. It looks like Nicko's comeback just got derailed. Quite aggressive here by Elpern and the Red Army. Still, Nicko's doing what he can to keep the Panther 4 safe. He's going for a third Panther 4. The plan of the Tiger tank has been scuppered due to a recent aggressive change here in battlefield fortunes, as Elpern once more strikes forward with the Red Army here. Of course, if he hands over the pack force to Elpern, that's going to be even more disastrous here for Nicko. He's doing his best. The Panther 4, the can't even assist with his main gun up. Pack wipe, air support causing further casualties. 2 packs down and could be seized by Elpern, making up for lost field guns. Panther 4 knocked out here. Elpern is once more on the warpath. He's about to take out the other Panther 4. Oh dear. There was a light at the end of the tunnel, but it turns out it was a Russian armored train straight from Moscow.
Our foes have 300 points remaining. We have a new Panzer.
Third Panther 4, there's here. Nicko's plans of a Tiger tank have been pretty much squashed, and now Elpern has got himself at least one pack for the other, got destroyed here, and the third one got hauled away there. Just when you thought the match was somewhat clear, Elpern once more throws it all up in the air. Around the centre victory point with the Grenadiers. Pioneers there for Nicko. 231 to an 81. Gunny's moving forwards. MD4 to the ace level versus the Grenadiers. Nicko may want to consider Stuki, I guess. Lots of more infantry. As for Elpern, like a K1, just more tanks right now, so quite well. Trying to get that pack 40 back as well. At least didn't borrow that one. And you force the engineers, the conscripts. You see them on be, I think, a fairly good choice here. Then again, the Katyusha could be a problem. Yup. Good thing it didn't pop it there, then at least. Still, the rockets are quite far away launched here. The scatter is fairly high, and he's got line of sight there. Fresh wave of troops here for Nicko's base. Panzer Force once more fixed up.
Losing a sector.
MD42 versus Pioneers. That's not a great case there for Nicko's Pioneers. That's for sure. He's living the other MD42. The engineers routed swiftly and mercilessly here by Nicko's Panzer IV. Pinned down to the ground. H85 shoots, whiffs on that one. Enforcing healing. Panther catching the counters here. Gives the conscripts.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Said he pushed the Eastern Fuel Pony. We're going to push back the conscripts here. 62 versus 77. Does look like Nicko's playing just more Panzer IV and who can fault him. It's just a nice solid platform. Panzer moving straight for the guardsmen. Could try and run them over since they can. Oh, there we go, buttoning up here. Pop smoke, but there you go. And there you go, crashes Yuri and Yevgeny. Nisadu is pushing up around Eastern Fuel Pony, grabbing and victory point. Very good push there by Nicko. Getting back to Macrotrol here versus Elpern. But again, what is Elpern planning next? I do not know. But admittedly, I don't know what Nicko's planning. I think he's back to trying to stalling out for the Tiger tank. No, okay, no more Panzer Force. Just more Panzer Force. Good, good. Feel like again trying to stall for Tiger tank right now falls into a bit too ambitious territory considering everything.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
He's moving up, the gun is firing back here. Panther shoots whiffs. Good evening, he's trying to tanks on the Panther 4 here. Could use a barrage on least 94 to the behind the wreckage of the K1 tank should supposed to be relatively safe. Relatively. Second Panther 4's done, need to fix up the first one, of course. Out Nicko forms up a fairly strong defensive quarter there. Wreckage wrecked. No instant outpierce rounds at all here from Nicko. None whatsoever. We got the demo charge on the eastern victory point, grabbing the northern munitions. West side of your gun is holding up here. Panther 4 down straight up the center here. Pushing forward to Germany. Machine gun in trouble once more. Panther 4 arriving. Oh! Scheiße! He gets another one with a demo charge and almost takes out the Panther 4 as well. Elpern, you absolute madman. More gonna be easier for Nicko to replace the one that got blown to bits here by Elpern. He's running about here, 2 kills, Veterans E1. Spotted though by the Pack 40 and sent packing. Katyusha here with 4 kills. We got 220% 95. Fixing up the Panther 4 far away from the front line. Nicko's taking no chances with Elpern. No chances. Got tracking here being activated in the H85. Yes, Basil. You're a good kitty when you're not throwing up in my clothes drawer. Depends with the consequence moving up. The MD42 prime coming far there. No munitions for the anything up rounds this time around though. Pack being caught in, consequence being mowed down here mercilessly by Nicko's MD42 crew there. Still trying to flank up here. Alt being met with a hailstorm of fire here from Nicko's forces. Could push up here and grab moving the western fuel point once more. We got 220 versus 157. Pack crew wiped out. Panther 4 there. They engage with each tank destroyer. Pack shoots, misses the Pack 40. And Elpern is quick to reclaim it and turn once more against the Germans. Molotov on the Pack 40 here. 7 kills on the Panther 4 here. Trouble in the other, there you go, Pack 40 back at it. Because of the Germans. I feel like Nicko trying to get a bit more aggressive. I mean, right now, this game, there's not a lot of mines, there's not a lot of infantry in some ways, so like a good push with the Panther 4s, I think, could actually like destroy the H-85 and the Pak-40. There we go, almost got it. Pop smoke disengages. Fix up the Panther 4 here. No, Basil, don't chew in that. Particularly after you just thrown up. Stupid cat. Graham Neeson victory point. Ah! No! Anyways, now they engage from the easties. Nicko pushes forward with the Panther 4s. The Grenadiers all supporting. Pak-40 applying some light support here. Could make a blitzkrieg maneuver. There you go. Pop smoke though. H5 getting out maneuver. There you go. Pop goes the Weasel. Panther with the damaging on the Panther pushing forward. He could take out the Katyusha. Nope. Falls a bit short of the full Monty. Pak though wiped out. He got to take out the Panther. We'll get a blitzkrieg maneuver here. Can easily but further supporting. He's been caught with info. Truth looks like the Panther will survive. Looking to wreck the Pak-40 here. Elpern situation is one from falling apart. We do get another H5 tank destroyer. Pak narrowly crewed here before it gets wiped. Machine gun fire. Silence as the Katyusha clears out the crew here, and the other Panther 4 somehow escapes with the tiniest levels of health here for Nicko. On the west side here, Khan's going to push back by now, then before the Grenadiers here. And the other Panther 4's going to check for the Pak-40. Katyusha could also be in trouble here. Almost got it, but not quite. This is probably where it'd be helpful to head an MD-42 on the Panther 4. We got another Panther 4 now here for Nicko. A third Panzerkampfwagen for you. Grab the car on there. Third Panther 4 halfway done. Moving up here. Panther 4 trying to get away there. Ooh, nice rifling at the guards for taking their numbers down to half size. Fixing up the Panther 4. Panther 4 being intensively repaired. That's the other one who's just trying to get back home. We got 220 to 77. Looking like Nicko may actually won this by now. But again, Elpern so far has managed to throw the match up in the air repeatedly. So who knows? As long as he doesn't start throwing up my closed drawer, though, I'll be happy. H5 going straight for the Panther 4. Got the Panther 4 there, though. Elpern keeps at it. Hit there. Elpern is clearly a fighter here. We've got the Panther 4s on the move here. Constantly mauled. Katyusha could be in trouble with a good blitzkrieg maneuver here. Katyusha firing out the Pak-40 home to silence it. Khan's could actually be run over here as well with the Panther 4. But there you go. Double anti-tank grenades. Damaging the engine pretty much for the blitzkrieg. But there you go. He got the machine gun wipe. Could he grab it back there? And he gets the Katyusha. Silencing that one. A74-2 forced away. We got 214 versus 73. MD42 team number 2 moving up. The Panther 4 getting ready to H5 going forward. Should push in the other Panther 4 to flank the H5 here, I think. Comes there, wiped out. Elpern's losses are piling up here in the face of Nicko's increasingly stiff and ruthless resistance. Pak being crewed up here. The once more Panther 4 gaining mentions one. Other one being fixed up. T-34 some 6 of Elpern and the Red Army. Almost got the Panther 4 there with the H5 tank destroyer.
Our enemy has only 200 points.
Down straight with the Panther 4. We got a blitzkrieg maneuver here. There we go. I get stuck on the H-85 tank destroyer. Of all the bloody annoying luck, I guess. Almost got it. Machine gun crew to get him out here by Elpern's men, but the H-5 is down. Pushing forward, almost got a conscript squad wipe. TMD-42, there we go. Could also go down again. Engineers in trouble. Pak in trouble here. Could this be the final blow here? Nicko wins, and there you go. Elpern concedes. He realizes he's being overwhelmed and retreats. GG. Game over. Victory for Nicko, and a hell of a match there. A hell of a match. And that's again without the fact that Basil threw up in the closed drawer while I was recording it. But Absolutely, like, just riveting match here. Horrible start for Nicko, but he managed to find his way back there and beat Elpern down. A hell of a comeback. Real Hall of History stuff here. So, hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you learned something from it. Hope it gives you some matches. If it did, subscribe, like, share, comment on, and of course, consider donating or pledging on Patreon. This is Imperial Lane signing off, and I've got a clothes drawer to clean up. So, bye everyone.